Now, what did we all learn from this Coach handbag situation? The internet is not a place to play. You don't play on the internet.
In this video, we're going to be discussing Coach bags. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amomi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video, we are talking about the viral post that a woman made participating in the trend where you ask your spouse for how many likes to get a particular thing that you need. Now, this particular lady asked her fiance, her husband, that how many likes should she get so that he can get her 2 Coach bags. Now, her husband said that she should get 50k likes, which is a lot considering her size of followers, and also said that she should get a comment from Coach and also a comment from Clark. Now, that video went viral. And even people started tagging Clark. Clark is an influencer, a black woman influencer, and Clark had this to say about the video.
Guys, I kept getting tagged in this video of this girl whose fiance was saying, like, if she got 50,000 likes on a post, doubled her followers, got a comment from me, like, jumped through a hula hoop of fire, climbed to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro, and, like, I don't know, sourced some shit from the Titanic shipwreck, he would buy her 2 bags for their wedding gift. Ciao, I just went and bought the bags. We are not doing none of that. Send me your address so I can ship these to you, and sir, you better top this for your wedding gift to that queen. Thank you.
Now, in Clark's video, she was talking about the fact that people were tagging her and she got the 2 bags that the girl needed, and she told her to send her a DM. I think I saw the message from the girl saying that thank you so much for buying it and that she'll contact her. Now, a lot of people had a problem with the whole video and had things to say about Clark even buying the bags for her.
Ciao, I just went and bought the bags. We are not doing none of that.
I understand it's a trend and everybody's doing it and it kind of gets you engagement and support and new followers, whatever. It's cute. However, I need to do all this for Coach bag. It's like $156. We've got to do better. We've got to do better. You can go buy it. And that's the problem with, I feel like, me and dating is like, I'm just going to go get it. I have the money, you know? Bring back generous men. Whatever you want, baby. I got it. Whatever you need, I'll go get it for you.
I really try to mind my business, but the way y'all come on this app and tell us everything unprovoked, that young woman who made that video asking for 2 Coach bags and husband or fiance made her basically do a whole scavenger hunt, backflips, and some more. If you see this, listen, I wish you nothing but success in your marriage if you decide to move forward. But here's my unsolicited advice, which I generally don't give, but I see some things here. If you all aren't already in counseling, please consider going to counseling. Now, I don't know you, you don't know me, I don't know your fiance, he doesn't know me. But please consider counseling at this point, because what happened there in the comments will surely bring some tension. So you all need the tools to properly get through that. And there's probably going to be some other things that come up as a result of that. Please get some counseling, like licensed mental health counseling, not the church counseling that the pastor who calls himself a counselor or a therapist do. Go to a real licensed professional counselor for marriage counseling if you haven't already. That's my only thought, and I'll just keep it on that and I won't say anything else.
Y'all realize that the other side of TikTok been doing this trend where it's like, tell your husband what you want and he'll say, oh, if you get X amount of likes, I'll buy you this. I haven't seen anyone bashing those girls. So why is it now that the girl is asking her man for the 2 Coach bags? And yes, it was a little funny because I saw Clark's video first and I thought it was hilarious, but I didn't think it was that deep. Why y'all telling this girl to leave her man? the reason why people get married and divorced in a year, because like a lot of you guys are really in it for the money and what someone else can provide to you, as opposed to you being in it for the marriage and for the growth that you guys can do together. Now, I'm not telling you to go and be with a man who is a bum. I'm not telling you that. I would never say that. Mark buying the bags, that was so sweet of her. I think she's so beautiful. And even her commentary was hilarious to me. But I don't think it's that deep, y'all.
This SPF lip gloss because we're not having a burnt lips, but I do want to talk about the lady that posted her husband saying she need to get a comment from Coach and double her following and all this stuff to get Coach bags from Clark. Y'all, I fear that did not really happen. I really don't think that happened. I think that she told her husband, hey babe, I want to do this thing on my page. I'm going to send you what I want you to send me. Don't really think that was a real authentic thing, because honestly, how would he know Clark Peoples? Let's be honest. Let's really talk about it. I truly don't believe it was a real situation. I think she said, "Hey, babe, there's a video that I want to do, and hopefully it'll get attention." I just don't think she thought that it was going to get this type of attention. This looks really good. Black girl sunscreen. But yeah, I really don't think that really happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it happened organically. Like it was like, I send you this, you send me that, like a real text thread. I think she told her husband, "Hey, babe, want to do a video. I'm going to send you exactly what I want you to send back." And now she is getting backlash from that. Simple as that. Because people are going to say what they say about, oh, your man ain't got money and da-da-da. Like, y'all calm down. I think it was very innocent. But y'all know the girls on here, they don't want you paying for nothing. The men got to pay for everything. So you got to be very careful. You got to be very careful of that, because they will judge you quickly in a hurry. Quickly.
Not to shit on anybody's marriage. However, if I send my husband or husband-to-be some Coach bags, and you tell me I got to get 50,000 likes for 2 Coach bags, instead of just sending me a picture of you at the Coach store buying the bags. But different strokes for different folks. But that's crazy. You'll swear she was asking for a crocodile Birkin. Then I could understand you being 300,000 likes. Comment from President Obama and Michelle, okay, that makes sense. But for Coach babes, not knocking Coach, because Coach is so nice, really good leather, but just say you didn't want to buy her the Coach bags.
Okay, so now it's time to ask the real questions. So Clark is going to buy you the bags. Thank you, Clark, because that was truly pitiful to witness. Are you really going to marry him? That man who won't even buy you a Coach bag? Are you really going to go through with that? Because I hope that this has served as a lesson for many of you. Are you really going to sign that contract, making yourself property of that man who won't even buy you a Coach bag? Do you be cooking for him and cleaning up after him and hunching on him? And he won't even buy you a Coach bag? That's not crazy to y'all? This is why I keep telling y'all to never idolize marriage and people's relationships, because behind the scenes, believe it or not, a lot of relationships look just like that. I'm sure she's giving him whatever he wants and letting him hunch on her. But you can't even get a Coach bag. Begging men for things that you could easily get yourself, or your friend or another woman would easily get you without you having to beg or do something you might not want to do in exchange for it. What is the point? What is the point in being with a man who does not give you the things that you want?
Okay, y'all, is the Coach bag thing really that serious? Because I've been seeing people crashing out, talk about y'all want black women to expect the minimum. I thought we all knew that, one, that text message thing was a trend, and two, it was an engagement bait trend. I've been with my man for years, and sure, I probably talk about an influencer or two that I follow. A lot of them may be my personal friends, but he doesn't know them first and last name. So immediately when I saw it, I thought it was oh, sis is trying to get, some engagement, and also probably one of her favorite creators to comment on her post. And y'all done took all that to mean that she ain't loved, she ain't being taken care of, she's been getting the bare minimum. Meanwhile, every third Tuesday, there's always somebody on here talking about how they want to go viral, how they want to grow their platform, how they want to be a content creator. Some people go the route of being themselves and growing their following that way. Some people go the route of doing high-end quality content and going that way. And some people engagement bait because sometimes that's a part of the process too. Everybody at some point follows a trend, whether it's talking about a trend. I'm sorry, as somebody who's spoken for and proudly not male-centered, I didn't think it was that deep. And have we yet to learn from Hallie, Kiki, and whoever else might introduce us to their relationship on the internet? They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
That girl is lying. Her husband did not text her that. I am actually inferred that y'all are hella green and y'all cannot realize when somebody is lying right in y'all face. I refuse to believe that her husband texted her that about Clark. I refuse. Of course, she didn't know Clark was going to respond to her, right? But I absolutely refuse to think that her husband texted her those things. You did a little liar, a manipulator. Okay, make this make sense. If we was gonna buy you a car, right, as a wedding gift, right, why did he require all this shit for you for Coach bags? Make that make sense. If he's gonna get you a car post-wedding, why would he make you go through all this to get 2 Coach bags? Why would he make so much stipulations for these 2 Coach bags that's way less than a car? You're a liar.
Now, people were dragging her husband and saying that how can he be so cheap, blah, 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 and that. And they were saying that is she going to still marry the guy? That his demands for her just for 2 Coach bags was too much and all sorts. Now, the lady in question came back with another video explaining the whole situation.
Okay, y'all, real quick, I want to say thank you to Clark for getting me those bags. She did not have to do that, and I appreciate it so very much. Also, fortunately, my man is not broke. He has a doctorate in his field. He takes very good care of me. I wanted to participate in this silly little trend, and unfortunately, he doesn't know that 50K likes is too much for the size of my page. Very unrealistic on his side. But yeah, everything's all good. I appreciate you, Clark. Now I have a wedding gift, and now he owes me a Maserati and everything I lay eyes on for the rest of my life. Thanks.
Now, she was explaining that the guy does not really know about social media, and he did not know that 50K likes was a lot of likes, and that he can afford it. He has a doctorate. And people were like, why is she coming for them and not for her husband?
Appreciate it so very much. Also, fortunately, my man is not broke.
I think she said she don't want him, so you can just give him to me, Clark. I think she don't want him, so I'll take them off your hands. You don't want those just sitting around catching dust. I mean, my name's Clark too. My last name, and there's no E, but we Clarks gotta stick together, right? So, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help you out. That's all.
Mad at us? You don't get to get mad at us, babe. You chose that man and you chose to post it. You chose that man and you chose to post it. You made this our business. You don't get to get mad at us that your man is making you jump through literal rings of fire to get 2 low-level Coach bags that be at the outlet. You do not get to get mad at us. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's the man you're choosing to marry. That's the man you're going to go say vows with. Isn't one of them to obey? And what are we listening to? A man with no money or a man that doesn't want to spend it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You don't get to get mad at us for that. You don't get to get mad at us for that, okay? And then you want to talk about my man, a doctor. He can do this and he can do that. Well, where's the doing? Has it been done? Because everything else don't matter, babe. Has it been done? He can give me a Maserati. We all know that's the fake rich folk car. But even so, where's the keys? Where's the keys? And make sure that your new luxury bag is in the front seat. And we're not talking about the Coach, right? Because Clark took care of that. Huh? Went into her own purse and said, anything your man should have did, I can do better. Okay, so now we're expecting to see the classic Chanel, a Miss Lady Dior, Hermes, Birkin, Kelly, Louis Vuitton trunk. Yeah. That's all we want to hear from you. And if you can't come back on this app with that, then don't come back at all. Thank you.
If you don't want it critiqued, don't speak. You know, at this point, there is nothing, and I do mean absolutely nothing you can say to me to convince me that these women aren't doing this on purpose. They're on the same app that we are. They see how this goes. So it makes you scratch your wig and ask, what is the purpose? They've seen the outcome, so what is their point in doing it? It's either to grow their account because they know people want to see the downfall that they feel like is inevitably coming, or it's because they want that man embarrassed. They feel like, hey, he hate me, let me go to a whole bunch of people that hate you for free. She said, oh, I just wanted to get on a little trend. Babe, you should do it on something that costs some big bucks, something that really needs some convincing. That man said 300,000 likes and Clark Kent and all this other shit and got a PhD. And you saying he didn't know 300,000 was a lot. Baby, go to his dissertation. How many pages was his dissertation? Because he knew that was a lot. Defending that thesis statement was a lot. I'm broken down and I'm tired. I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of the games. And at the end of the day, no man that you respect, and I mean no man that you truly respect, R-E-S-P-E-C-T, you will put in any position to be disrespected the way you know that man's gonna be disrespected after you make that post. You hate him, and he hates you. And then y'all gonna say, I do.
How it started. I kept getting tagged in this video of this girl whose fiance was saying, like, if she got 50,000 likes on a post, got a comment from me, like, he would buy her 2 bags for their wedding gift. Ciao, I just went and bought the bags. We are not doing none of that. Send me your address so I can ship these to you.
You see, that's a girl's girl. Queen behavior. Kudos to you, Clark. And then we have her response.
Okay, y'all, real quick, I want to say thank you to Clark for getting me those bags. She did not have to do that.
You're right, she didn't.
And I appreciate it so very much.
Do you really, though?
Also, fortunately, my man is not broke. He has a doctorate in his field. He takes very good care of me.
So why he didn't get you the bags? Oh.
I wanted to participate in this silly little trend.
Now this silly little trend got you looking crazy as hell. Clark, you better not send her ungrateful ass shit. The thank you should have been it. Thank you, I appreciate the gift, girl. But no, now you want to say, oh, but my man got this, got that. So girl, send that woman her bags back. Since your man got it all, send them bags back to Clark. This is why the internet be having people fuck the fuck up. I'll be getting on here ruining y'all own blessings. Don't say thank you, but my man got it. Man is the one who called out Clark by her name. Or was this all a part of your silly little trend? Since your man got so much, bitch, your man can get you the bags. The fuck? On the internet playing with people time and money just to be ungrateful as hell. That's so goofy. Now you trying to defend him up, down, left, right, and sideways because he on here got you looking dumb as hell. That's on you. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and bitch, you almost got a bag until you open your raggedy ass mouth talking about, but my man got it. But do he? Do he?
It's a scheme that Todd set up, if you ask me. This whole bag situation, the Coach bag situation, something ain't sitting right in my spirit with it. It's weird because the girl does a follow-up video and says, my man has a doctorate in his field. He takes very good care of me. So why are we here then? Why was that his response? Why did he say you needed to tag Clark? Did she feed him that information and say, oh, this is what you should say? You get what I'm saying? Something is weird because it's like, huh? If he has a doctorate and you saying he's not broke and he does all this, then why are we here? Even Clark in her video was looking at the camera like, hello? They're 2 bags, both like $200. Mind you, Coach is having a sale right now, so they're actually much cheaper. So what are we talking about? I hope that Clark doesn't give her the bags. I hope she doesn't take the bags. Because it's something funny. Some funny business going on. This was a wedding present. $200 bag. What are we talking about?
We are in a broke woman epidemic, and I'm tired of pretending that this isn't the case. There was some video that went viral. It was like a trend. This girl asked her man for 2 Coach bags, and then like, what did she have to do in order to get it? And then she had to get like a certain amount of followers, certain amount of likes, certain like amount of comments. It was some BS, right? First of all, why are you treating your man like a sweepstakes? Mind you, there's this larger creator is gonna pity gift her these bags like she's a Make-A-Wish kid. And mind you, I'm watching the follow-up video. She's like, oh, you know, thanks to that girl, shout out you, blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm not even gonna stitch the video because I'm hating way too hard right now. But she's basically like, yep, my man's not broke. Like, he's like a doctor or something. He takes care of me. Like, get a job, bro. And what makes it even worse, the icing on the cake, the thing that made me so mad, it was supposed to be a wedding gift? A wedding gift from your husband-to-be? Is the gift not the marriage? You're welcome. You get me for the rest of your life. I I'm sorry. And it would be one thing, but it's just like, I know for a fact she is not getting him anything for a wedding gift. So that's why I'm irritated, bro. Like, he already takes care of you. Like, bro, get some money, chase a bag, get yourself some Coach bags, bro. You literally, again, like a Make-A-Wish kid, bro. They're like, you know what? I'll give her the bags. Like, what? Like, is this not insane? How are we not seeing this?
Now, my personal opinion about the whole situation, I think a lot of people are forgetting that this is social media and people do a lot. Previously, before I started analyzing a lot of videos, I might have said, oh, maybe it's the husband that said it, that is weird, and that's a lot of likes for something and everything that everybody is saying. But because I've seen a lot of people do things for engagement to go viral, I don't know if entirely that whole situation happened how she has portrayed it. Now, she says she just wanted to participate in the trend. It's a trend I've seen a lot of people do. I don't necessarily think that the husband was the one that sent the message. This is my own personal opinion. Because a lot of people now do rage baiting to get engagement, to go viral. Rage baiting, in my own opinion, is now a niche, a content niche. People will do things, say outrageous things, and just bait people into leaving comments, into engaging their videos, into making them go viral, and they achieve their aim of being an influencer or any money from their videos. So I don't necessarily think that it was the husband that sent the message. She could be with the two phones and be sending a message to each other. And because she said she wanted to participate in the trend, it was something that she wanted to do. Now, 50K likes. I've seen someone actually say, oh, my brother said if I get 50K likes, he will buy me this K-pop merch and everything, and she got the 50K likes. He was there. He said it that yes, if she gets the 50K likes, he will buy it for her. So it kind of works with people getting engagement, I think. So maybe that's why she wanted to participate in the trend, because 50K likes is a lot of likes, and it means that the video will be seen a lot of times. I think the video in question, or the slide video, whatever, has over 1 million views. So it worked. People are now talking about, some of our other videos are doing hundreds and thousands of views. So it worked in getting her the engagement. It worked in getting her out there. It worked in getting her known. Now, I'm not saying that she did it to rage bait, and what happened was exactly what happened, or what I'm saying is what happened. But I'm saying that there's a possibility that the whole thing might have been staged. There were some comments from people that just got me worried. Now, first of all, this is a trend. A lot of people have been doing it. It's not that deep. This is social media. It's not that deep. The way people have been attacking the husband. Why is he cheap? Why is he doing like that? Why is he telling her to do a lot of things? And I'm like, but this is the trend. It's a fun trend. People have been doing it. They've been getting whatever they want. And even if they've probably bought it, they just need the engagement. It's not that deep for people to start insulting the husband and saying is she still going to marry him, that he's a cheapskate, is that and everything. And I'm like, please, there's social media trend that you just watch, you laugh, you amuse yourself. You don't have to go that deep.
I just have to respond to this comment because I've gotten it so many times in different ways in my DMs and under my videos. I think we need to understand when we have an irrational investment in the lives of strangers, and in turn expect strangers to have an irrational investment in our opinions of them. Because what would make anyone think that this woman is going to leave her fiance because I bought her 2 purses? I had friends sending me that video and I was like, oh, this is so cute. Like, I should just buy her the bags as like a little giveaway thing almost. Like, I've never done a giveaway on my page. I've always wanted to. She's been following me for a while. She's engaged with myself on Instagram, whatever. I'll send this to her and it'll be a funny thing, and like she'll get some engagement from it, which is the whole fucking point of the trend, and she'll get bags. Like, it's just a funny, cute little thing. The way that this went to now her husband hates her and yada, yada, yada is so crazy to me. Like, this was all very lighthearted. Her response was also equally lighthearted lighthearted. She seemed very appreciative and like, girl, she didn't even need to do that, but like, thank you, Clark, whatever. And then obviously she's going to defend her fiance that she loves, and she's not leaving because a bunch of fucking people on the internet told her to. Even her saying, you know, oh yeah, well now he needs to buy me a Maserati and everything else I want. I was like, oh yeah, like buy her a yacht for your wedding gift or whatever. It was fucking hyperbolic. He's obviously not buying her a yacht. Like, it's so crazy to me that this just got taken so seriously when it was very clearly in jest. And I think the other side of this that has even more far-reaching implications is everyone who was like, oh, well, I just buy like this stuff for myself on a random Tuesday. Like, if you can't afford these bags, like, you're just broke. Like, this is just sad. Like, you're just broke. Can we be so serious? Those bags were $1,200, okay? As someone who owns a very nice home, I have nice things, I have money in savings accounts and investments, I do not go and spend $1,200 on a random day like it's nothing, because it's not nothing. That's fucking something.
And then people are saying Coach bags are so cheap and everything, so why is he being like that? Only for me to find out that there are some $4,000 Coach bags, $10,000 Coach bags, and I'm like, whoa. So for me, I just feel like the whole thing was just a trend, and people did not have to get too deep into it and get so angry about the whole thing and begin to lash at her husband. Yes, this is social media. When you put up anything on social media, get ready for backlash, get ready for people to like it, get ready for people to not like it. You have to just be open to anything can go wrong and anything can go right. And she's learning that from the post. I don't know, like I said, if what happened was exactly what happened, or if what I think happened is what happened, but it's just a trend that people just need to chill and relax and just forget, move on. It did not reach the level of people insulting the husband that we did not even see, the husband that did not post the whole thing. And if, like she said, he did not know that 50k likes is a lot for her page, then it was an innocent demand or innocent request or whatever I would call it. So people need to just relax. It's not that deep. And people have so insulted her, insulted the husband, and I'm wondering from where to where, just a social media trend. In fact, I saw it on X because somebody carried the story to X, and someone was already abusing him and saying, how did they know it is this and that? And someone had to say, chill out. It is a trend that is on TikTok. And the person was like, oh, I didn't know that. So it makes this whole situation different. Like, yes, it's a trend on TikTok. So it's not something that is so deep, and to call the guy a cheapskate, don't marry him, don't do this. Yeah. Anyway, that's my own opinion about it. I would love to hear what you think about the whole situation. Do you think that the guy was a cheapskate? Do you think that the woman should not marry him because he cannot afford Coach bags? Or do you think that people are getting too bothered by a viral trend? I would love to hear what you think about it. So please leave your comment in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.